It's January 17th, 2025, and we've had the Assetto Corsa Evo early access release for just about 24 hours, which gives us sim racers quite a lot to talk about. I purposely kept away from any media content that came out after the release to try and keep my opinions in this video as unbiased as possible. Assetto Corsa Evo is the follow-up to what might be the most popular sim racing game in existence, Assetto Corsa. After some initial delays that claimed the game would be released in 2024, the sequel to the classic comes out after a 13-year wait. But if you thought you were getting the full version, unfortunately that wait will continue until the fall of 2025, as this release is only an early access version. This handy game graphic shows the planned release schedule and what you get for $31.99 with the early access release. The $31.99 is a discounted price until January 30th on Steam, when the normal price of $39.99 will kick in. Let's again, as I like to do in most of my videos, start off with the positive. This sim is fun to play. Driving just feels so much more realistic than iRacing, and even more realistic than the game's predecessors AC and ACC. I'm sure there are several smarter YouTubers out there that can tell you technically why it feels so much better.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go.
But all you'll find out here is that it is just simply fun to drive in AC Evo. The sense of speed that I feel in AC Evo is drastically different from iRacing. I found myself easing off the throttle instinctively through several turns that I wouldn't even consider lifting on with iRacing. While I am only running a 3060 GPU, I can say that the game definitely looks better than iRacing, which also contributes to the overall more realistic vibe of the sim. The garage feature and ability to explore a car leads me to be much more interested in each individual car, much more than any other sim I've ever played on. And for my last positive, it was fun to see the AI actually make some mistakes on turn 1 in Suzuka, not something the iRacing AI will be caught dead doing. Overall, for the positives, the sim is just super fun and feels great to drive. If I wasn't so busy adulting, I could have easily sunk 12 hours into this game already, even though it's only an early release version. The only negatives I can find about AC Evo just boil down to some quality of life issues. The control bindings UI was a little confusing, and I initially felt like the standard force feedback settings felt dead. But after some adjusting, I got it to the point where it felt right. And then of course, there were bugs at the release that they are still trying to fix, leaving us a few features short of the promised release content. So is this sim for you? Should you go out and spend your hard-earned money on AC Evo early release? I think it depends on what you expect from it. If you want a really fun sim to drive and don't mind dealing with the bugs of early access and want to contribute to the development of the game, then get it. You won't regret it. That is certainly the camp I find myself in. But if you want to save your money and are only interested in a fully baked product, I'd advise holding off until the full release later this fall. I do believe that if AC Evo can offer the same type of online competitive racing that iRacing offers, that it might dethrone the champ of competitive online racing at full release. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and do all the YouTube stuff.
That was dumb.